Oh, I literally just started one. They was over there talking about 2K. Look, bro, I'm probably a nigga with ADH now. Like, I don't understand how this matchmaking working. It might be dangerous, though. Let me not sleep on him.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Trying to get the corner. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
You see this a lot from offensive coordinators. Where are you weak? Where are you vulnerable? Where can I get an edge? And you see him trying to get the ball in the perimeter early in the first quarter. Can I get outside the tackle boxes and have success?
And not only that, from side to side, and it can pay off with your inside runs.
No doubt. Get them running sideline to sideline so get a little tired.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And what really made that corner route work was the receiver not telegraphing where he was going. He kept his eyes
It's Derek Johnson, his linebacker for Texas.
Didn't know if he was breaking inside, if he was going to continue running straight, maybe going to the post, maybe turning around for a curl. It was the corner route, though, and as a result, they pick up a big chunk of yards.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback
credit
to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Looking to throw at St. Clair. Finds his man. It's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This slot receiver
one to the head. Now you know he did.
You have got to double him.
I could perform the game. I better ran out all of fame.
Over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Wants to keep it in the air. He's got the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Quarterback may change this route. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Go, DJ.
Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side.
Before they step to a sergeant son, I got army guns.
Still a bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Jayhawks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, he's right in front of my face wide
open. Just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be fourth down. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Kansas.
They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
And this offense just made their first statement, the first drive. 4th down. What are we going to do? We're going to be aggressive. Not only that, they get the touchdown. They're rewarded. What a hot start for this offense.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. To the air, it's Castellanos. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
All right, well, if you're the quarterback, you know at this point, this is one of those days that I'm going to have to just strap it up. I'll probably be in an ice bath when the game is over because I'm getting hit a lot. We're only in the first quarter. My accuracy and my timing is going to have to be at a premium.
Trying to burn this defensive back. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Canes decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll take this inside his 40. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
And the Kansas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Might be changing the route. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it on the run. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this. in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man,
like the same people?
Dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot.
Yeah, I think I want the
early
old
in the
ones.
second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
How much money you got? On me or in the bank? How much you got on you? I ain't got nothing on me. Well, how much you got in the bank? I ain't got nothing in the bank neither.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Throws to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Scott. Ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile guy.
They'll go to the toss. Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
How many ways can I get it to my running back who's a baller in space? This is a really good job. Just toss it to him, right? I want to throw it to him. Yeah, I want to run up the middle, but I want to get it to him as many ways as I can. Toss it to him, get him on the edge, do a good job sealing the edge. He'll do the rest. Just give him the ball in space. Good things will happen.
Now on 1st and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not
Wait a
thinking
minute.
field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. On the move at the 30. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up.
That's crazy.
What a great job.
Why is he worried about that?
Setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on
Ain't is the government still shut down? Is that still happening? Yeah, that's crazy. It's not.
Not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's
Okay.
now 0 for 4.
I don't know. I don't be following. I didn't know they was shut down until my mom came over and told me.
He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all. But no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
They've made 3rd down offense.
The man sound like he need to go to sleep.
On 3rd and long from the 28. Off play action. He'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Bro, quit the game, bro.
You just wonder if
God
the quarterback's
damn.
trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time.
Down 21 punting. Like, you might as well just quit.
The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Finds a tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws.
Hit him with that Alabama State boys was doing.
It's so unique and special. He is dominant.
You seen that shot? Alabama State, the boys scored a touchdown and was strolling.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man in Scott. Caught and he's close to a first down on the
Yeah, that
nice
shit was
pickup.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Fires to the big fella. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Pavia.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing the perimeter of the field, and they just didn't have it there.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Bringing the heat. Caught near the sticks, it's Scott. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly.
That's Alabama and Auburn. Another game you can lose.